A very good evening to you, and of course to our SABC viewers. Quite a late start to the 8th edition of the Presidential Imbizo, which descended upon the Limpopo province, specifically the Sekhukhune district. And of course, we were at the Matodi Stadium in Matodi village in the Tubatse municipality. Quite a lot that actually came out of this Presidential Imbizo. It's quite unfortunate that it had to start so late, and as a result, we're actually out here also broadcasting live, also very late. But some of the issues that actually came out here, tops of the agenda, is the water crisis in this area. I mean, we've seen water project after water project being launched, and of course my colleague Mahlako Komani has been on top of that story. Millions, if not billions of rands actually being pumped into bulk water projects, but of course they haven't gained fruition. People of this region complaining that they have no water in their taps, and quite evident to that, all you see are houses here having JoJo tanks. So those are some of the issues that actually came out of this Presidential Imbizo. You know that this area is a mining town, the mining hub of the Limpopo province, and could potentially be the mining hub of the country, according to the president's words. But people here lament the fact that they are not hired by these local mines. There's also the issue of illegal mines, and the president says that these issues really need to come to an end. People need to be employed here in those mines. There were also calls from people here in this region saying that there should be mining colleges to empower young people to actually enroll in these mines and somewhat get job opportunities, because there are high employment rates throughout this area. And the president says that he supports this motion. In his words, he says, "I want a mining academy and college here, and it's unacceptable that in this area that has a bright future there is no mining academy." So this is to deal with the issues of the high unemployment rates. Also, speaking about the water issue, he had mentioned and announced that government is deploying 24 billion rand, and that will be allocated to deal with the water crisis. He had also said that as national government, they are now going to introduce a new approach where if the local government does not implement these water projects, then national government would actually intervene on these issues, whether they like it or not. It can't be that time and time again a national government always pumps in money, and this is through the municipal infrastructure grant. It can't be that national government always pumps in money and this money is then returned back by local governments to national government. He says he won't be having it. Also dealing with the issue of incompetence of some officials on the ground, saying that municipalities need to be efficient, they need to function very well, and they want the best of the best on the ground. And this speaks to that report that we saw, that some councillors can't read or write. He says those days will come to an end. It's high time that competent people are actually hired at a local level, because remember, that is the coal face of service delivery. You need competent people on the ground. You need skilled people on the ground to ensure that they deliver those much needed services to various municipalities. So this is what basically a summary of what actually came out of this Presidential Imbizo. Of course, we know that the next edition, the 9th and the last edition of the Presidential Imbizo, will be heading to the Eastern Cape. And of course, we know that that province, has got a lot of challenges when it comes to the various municipalities, and would be interesting to see what actually comes out.